Alright guys, welcome back to the game. This is game number 8, I believe. We're going to be using New York Jets on offense and then 4-6 on defense. Now, I'm trying to learn gun bunch. Mostly I take these qualifying games as a chance to be able to get better at gun bunch and learn a little bit better. I figured I'd do a full gameplay because, well, this is a little bit shorter of a gameplay. Some of these games, I don't know why, but some of them took 40 minutes. Others took half hour. This one took 25, a little over 25 minutes. I don't know how some games are shorter. But anyways, we're always setting our audibles at the very beginning of the game. Set your audibles, get your personnel correct. If you're going to be running bunch tight end, trips, bunch, spread, empty, whatever formation, you need to get all your personnel set correctly for every formation that you might potentially use. I know some empty sets, people audible down to like a single back, Y trips or something like that, to run, what's it called? 0-1 trap. Some people do, some people don't. But it's always important that you get your audibles all set, whether it's a run play, a pass play, doesn't matter. So this guy's going to be running 2-4-5 double A gap. Yeah. This should be no surprise. He's going to be running this, what is it called? Cover one hole basically every single time. Either send the blitz or drop the pressure off. Now, right here, I don't know how that guy is just coming into the gaps. I think he must be the man manned up to the running back. Therefore, he's coming in. Doesn't make any sense to me, but it really shouldn't make any sense. But again, cover one hole, cover one hole, cover one hole, cover one hole. Everybody knows how you run this. You drop your defensive ends or your outside linebackers technically into purples, and yeah, you just guard whatever. Right here, our delay fade is basically our last hope of a man beater. But right there, he's going to go ahead and give up the running back. If you're facing somebody that likes to run mid blitz, cover one hole press, whatever it may be, it is critical that you always send your running back on a route. You cannot look to block it every single time, because it just makes it to where their users a lot less stressed. They have a lot less to cover. As you can see right there, we got the flats open. We got the little out route wide open. We had a lot of stuff open. Again, we're forcing his user to guard their running back and make it to where, hey, if they maybe get bombed over top, there goes our deep zone, there goes our help over top. And it's now a walking touchdown. Now, this is the first time I've tried this RPO buck alert bubble. We're going to go ahead and see how well this works against it. Actually, it works pretty darn good, getting us a nice gain of yards, first down, and then some. Oh, hold up. Oh, almost all the way to the crib. A gain of about 38 yards right off rip. Not too shabby. So we're going to keep that in mind. Again, I did not lab at all for the Classic. I know a lot of these pro players probably put in a lot more time than I did, but I did it. I just came in here. I came to show up and play, and you know what? That's about it. I don't have time to lab like some of these guys do. But again, we're keeping that in the back of our mind. I've learned from previous games that the trap does not work at all against this 2-4-5 double A gap. And right there, just getting insta-shedded. RPO buck alert bubble, that was a touchdown, provided that our offensive line could held their blocks. Unfortunate things happen to good people. You know how it goes. Again, we're going to go ahead and just set up personnel. It's critical that you get your people in the right spot, especially when you're playing regs. If you need a route runner, right? Like, for example, Devontae Adams on this X spot. We could utilize the motion over, but I'm really just going to look for him. At first, I guess, I think I was expecting pressure, but it looks like he might have dropped off the pressure right there. So I just take the check down. That time he looks like he left the guy manned up to the running back in the backfield, manned up to him or something. I don't know what he was doing right here. Honestly, this is one of those biggest headaches of the game right there. Looking late, click on to keep us inbounds, because if you do not click on, you go out of bounds, getting us a unfortunate turnover. I probably should have been a lot more aggressive right there and just tried to roll out, but you can't double team against that because double team screws up the blocking, and you can't roll out because it contain. Yeah, that's the biggest thing about the Packers that I don't like. I hate that they just don't have any speed, but this guy's gonna be running U trips. Okay, first time I've ran into this, and honestly, going into this game, again, I was saying I didn't lab for this whatsoever. I didn't put any specific time in just to get ready for the Classic qualifiers. I don't really care. We're going to go ahead and just run my regular defense and just see how well it faces up against U troops. We're going to have to, of course, make adjustments, okay? I'm telling you right now, second half player, that's me. I'm not a first half by any means, but you can see right there, double crossers. Okay, I didn't get my zone drop set, which is fine. We'll go ahead and set our zone drops. I got no issue with that. That should be the first thing we do right here. Bam, we go straight to our curl flats, and we're going to go ahead and drop those bad boys to 25 to start out with. I don't know what depth these crossers are running, but he's just running double crossers, okay? And that's really all this guy's game plan was the entire time, was double crossers. You see right here, we're going to go ahead and change it up. We're going to get our 3-5 wide set. You audible from 3-5 to 3-5 wide so you can get 8 DBs on the field. You know the drill, baby. 3-5, we go ahead and take timeout. Timeouts really don't matter too much in the first half. Second half, they're very, 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 very precious because if you're down a score, well, yeah, you need your timeout. So we're going to go ahead and run Mike Blitz O right here so I don't have to worry about the running back out of the backfield. He can't ag a safety. And we're just going to go ahead and see how this plays out. We got curl set 25. Again, here's a crosser. We'll go ahead and take the underneath stuff. That's fine by us. And what, a gain of a yard? Oh, good. Oh, good. Speaking of usering, if you guys want to be able to get a better user, we have a guide out for beginning Madden players to get you where you need to be able to start getting a user, first off, to be able to learn how to use her, and then learn how to use quick adjustments, learn about all types of zones, everything, literally everything you need to know to be able to get to an intermediate to / competitive level of Madden is covered in that ebook. So you would honestly never have to buy a defensive ebook or an offensive ebook ever again. But be sure you guys check that out. Link in the description. So 335 wide. Again, we're going to be running pretty much Mike Blitzo every single down until this guy can show us that he can consistently beat it right there. Post stops mid-route and bag. A snuggie. Nothing open right there. Perfect defense getting him to a 4th and 14. If somebody doesn't like a defense, what are you going to do? You're going to continue to run that defense every single time until they show you that they can beat it. Again, U-Trips really disagree with this right here. I screw up. you see, I'm still learning this myself. I accidentally audibled over to nickel normal instead of nickel 335 wide. Occasionally, I get like the left on the D-pad or right of the D-pad mixed up. Right here, we get it set up. Again, Mike Blitzo, if he can't beat it, why would we stop, right? Now, I probably could have sent the blitz right here, but you know what? Better to be safe than sorry. Now, I do know Jair Alexander is going to play Devontae Adams pretty well. We just got to keep an eye out for route tech. We go ahead and bluff blitz a defensive end. To get a 3-rec, we shade up, we shade in, and we're going to go ahead and just lurk for anything across middle field. I essentially try to bluff blitz a user blitz. He blocks his running back right there. He's got the crosser open. He's got nothing opened. And, well, you can see, again, an absolute snuggie. Stop and go, trying to get us into better field goal. It's probably better in that situation to bat the ball away instead of going for a pick. But I've seen some wild stuff. Even if you try and bat the ball down, I've seen my defenders bat the ball down and the other guy come from behind to pick it off. It kind of sucks when you just want them to swap the ball down because then you get better field position. But right here, again, cover one hole. You got to make sure you leave your running back on a route because if they're not going to guard it, you're going to go ahead and take it every single time. 2-4-5 double A gap. It doesn't matter if it's cover 0, cover 1. You got to send the running back on a route so they cannot just get comfortable in forgetting about him, right? So we're going to go ahead and run inside zone right here. See if we can get just a little bit of a first down right there, picking up the first. That's all I was looking for. Gain of 5 is just a nice addition. I was just looking for a yard or two just to give me the first down. So, again, PA boot over. When in doubt, delay fade it out, boys. When in doubt, delay fade it out. Right here, he drops everybody into coverage. He's getting a 2-man rush to just be absolute god tier for him. And right there, we just pretty much chuck it up into coverage because, you know what, yeet. Yeet. We're just going to go ahead and throw that bad boy up. So, inside switch. This is the one that I specifically prepared for man defense. Delay fade. Running back on the table because then your swing or wheel route right here. Just because then the user has to guard that every single time. There's just no question about that right there. Throwing it away. I was actually, again, trying to just spam the A button to release my tight end, but you know how it goes sometimes. Your tight end just simply doesn't recognize that you're hitting the A button. I don't know if there's a threshold for that. That makes them release faster or not. Let me know in the comment section if there is some sort of threshold. I don't know. I don't know Madden like that. So we're going to go ahead and run X spot right here. Devontae Adams looking for it over the top because it is going to be one-on-one. There is no deep help. Right here, Devontae Adams should get open. We motion over our running back just to try and pick it up. I don't know why I motioned over and motion back. Oh, I accidentally clicked onto the wrong person. Devontae Adams, why am I streaking him, boys? No clue why I'm streaking him right here, but we're going to go ahead and streak him and see what exactly I'm doing. Right there, dig route open, tight end, bang, bang. We had the slant open. We had the dig route open. I don't know why I streaked Devontae Adams. Why didn't I just keep him on that post route? Beyond me. But this guy is just running basically the defense that everybody likes to run and drop your defensive ends into curl flats right there trying to get a yard. You probably ought to hold on to the ball a little bit longer out there, get his user into the gap, and then snap the ball. And provided that guys don't miss their blocks, it's basically a touchdown. It's a walking touchdown. So right here, we're going to go ahead and head over to flood, okay? Really simple, quick snap play. Devontae Adams in the slot, looking for Devontae Adams, looking for Devontae Adams, looking for Devontae Adams. Ooh, we really get blessed. Thank you, EA. Thank you for making such a good game. Devontae Adams bailing us out. We need it, boys. We absolutely need it. So we're going to go tight end corner right here. Again, he's just running a simple curl flat. He's just running a basic bot defense. So we're going to motion over Lazard right here. Just double slants. We're going to see if we can hit the little flat route right here. Lazard wide open, low point past that. Probably should have low point that, be a little bit safer. Getting us inside the 5. This is where things become insanely difficult to score for a passer. If you're a runner, well, you pretty much just spam fullback dive and pray that you get in. Getting him out of that 2-4-5 double A gap, and we're getting him into 3-3-5 wide. I'm going to try this RPO buckler bubble right here, see if we can get good blocking on the edge. He's going to shoot straight down, and right there, bad blocking. Oh, no, maybe we just didn't have the numbers on that side. Valdez Scantling just simply not able to get into the end zone. Missed the slot guy, and, well, you see what happens when you get a missed block. Right there, yeah, not much more you can do. Really, as a passer, you just got to rely on your RPOs to be able to get you in the end zone. There's honestly not much more you can do here. We're going to go verticals because he wasn't cover 3 right here. We're going to see if we can hit him in the seams. Devontae Adams wide open, and the guy jumps as if he has acrobat. What should have been a touchdown, the guy gets the luckiest bat down of the century. That was, by the way, that was a pass lead to the outside and up. So I pass lead it essentially like 1 o'clock-ish to get it in between the seams, but EA Sports, it wouldn't be Madden without EA in the game, right? So right here, going ahead and taking our 3, putting us up 3 scores. I don't remember. You think I would remember who gets ball half? I believe he does. I can't remember. Really, really bad not to remember this kind of stuff. It's an important piece of information. Kicking the ball off. Little under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Right here, going to go ahead and lay a hit stick. See if we can get blessed again by EA and get a fumble, but no such thing. 3-5, again, audibling down to 3-5 wide, Mike Blitz O. Okay, so far this guy has shown me that he cannot beat this simple defense, and so what we're going to do, we're going to continue running it. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this 5. It's called a 5-6 trap. It's basically an 0-1 trap, and right here, I bluffed the blitz. I'm trying to force him into a max protect, and right there, he does it. Okay, plays good defense, but that's even better defense, all right? Give me that ball back. Perfect. Again, if they cannot stop something, you don't stop running it, boys. So far, I really haven't had too many issues with this 2-for-5 double A gap. It's either send 20 or send nobody and get sheds on a 2-man pass rush because EA's logic makes so much sense. You guys have heard me probably complain more about EA this year than ever, but rightfully so. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and run inside switch again. This is something that I know for a fact it works against a man defense, but there's just some games that crazy stuff happens. Right here, again, I don't need to hold down the right trigger, so I'm not supposed to get shedded if I don't hold down the right trigger until I get through the gap, which I did, and I still get shedded. I don't know, maybe my guys are tired, I'm not sure, but the clock's going to tick away, and we're going to go ahead and just drive down the field. So, again, inside switch, we're going to go ahead and audible over to tight end corner. Devontae Adams, corner out, does not beat man coverage, by the way. And that's what we were looking for right here. We're going to go ahead and just throw it away. I don't know how that was not an intentional grounding. Whatever. We're going to take the bailouts as they come because the first 3 games I was getting absolutely hoed all game long. So you know what, EA, please bless your boy. One time for the one time. So, again, gut bunch tight end. 3rd and 6, okay? Inside switch. Delay fade to tight end. Put Y on a slant and motion him over. And then your slot receiver on a flat just in case it is zone coverage. Right here, B wide open, Y wide open. X butt naked though. That is Scantling getting us a touchdown, putting us up now. Pending the field goal, potentially 10 points, you know. And here's the big thing about a pick, okay? Anytime you get a pick, you must get points. I don't care if it's 3, I don't care if it's 6, you gotta get something out of that, especially when they give you such good field positioning. Always settle for 3. If it's a 4th down and you have 3 points, settle for 3 because then that makes them have to score a touchdown to take the lead, right? Pretty simple stuff. It's just really simple football. Always take what's given to you. So again, we're going to go ahead and just run Mike Blitzo. If this guy wants to continue to run new trips, Mike Blitzo has been working pretty darn well. And this is the first time I've ever come across somebody running U trips, okay? So this is some live labbing with you guys. This is something that I'm learning on the spot. So again, we're going to see if we can bluff the blitz. I want to force him into a max protect because then my safeties will drop into a spy or a deep zone. You can see right there because he drops him into a blocking summit. He drops into, I believe that was a potentially 3-yard cook right there. But again, another pick. Another one. Another one. Another one. Darnell Savage. Get us into field goal range again? No, not quite. Without wind, we can hit about 56. I want to say 57 is the maximum. Now, we are in the Texans Stadium. I chose that specifically without wind. And so I know we can hit it about 56. Right there, Devontae Adams. Go, go, go. Another one. Another one. As I was saying, when they give you points, you take what's given to you. No questions asked. Do not hesitate. You drive down the field and you score. Putting us up now 17 points towards the end of the first half. Feeling really good about myself. I'm like, oh, sweet. Did we, find the Snuggie? Did we, find the bag for U-Trips? I don't know. But I have helped other people as well. Manu, okay? He runs U-Trips as well. I helped somebody out. I'm like, hey, this is how I was able to bag U-Trips. I just simply ran Mike Blitzo, dropped the outside linebackers into curl flats at 25, and used anything short. The guy ended up, I think, almost beating Manu. I want to say he lost by 4 points. I asked him, like, hey, did that help you out? He's like, yeah, it helped quite a bit. I'm like, oh, sweet. Did we maybe find the Snuggie for U-Trips? Mike Blitzo put the guys into curl flats? I think so. And again, we're audibling to the wrong guy. Now, right here, I take my last time out. This is just me trying to get muscle memory. I don't run nickel 3-5 wide a whole lot. I run big nickel a lot more. And so it's just muscle memory. It's just things I got to get repetition on to be able to get the audibles right. So, again, it's always better to be safe than sorry. But we're going to run basically the same thing, a little bit different right here. We're going to go ahead and run a cover 2 man. I just essentially want to just make sure anything that is like a motion over a man beater doesn't get hit over the top. I just don't want to give up anything deep. And right here you can see, as I was talking about, he goes ahead and runs a man-beating route, looking for Devontae Adams, and guess what? We predicted it correct. He's looking for a man-beater, and guess what? More points, more points, more points, more points. As I was saying, you guys want to take whatever is given to you. I called it correctly, although I will say that was a great call. I was anticipating a man-beating route, so I'm like, okay, we're going to get out of this Mike Blitzo. We're going to go ahead and run deep halves out on the field right there. Go ahead and throw it away. Actually, Aaron Rodgers, for some reason, why don't I run out of bounds? Bro, hey, I'm just saying we need to get down to about the 40s. We need really just 3 yards right here. We're going to go ahead and run PA boot over yet again. Delay fade, when in doubt, delay faded out. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, getting us back into field goal range. We're going to go ahead and spike the ball. I'm going to hold on to the ball until the last 3 seconds. Oh, he takes a timeout right here. Interesting. We're going to go ahead and take our 3 points anyways. I don't have a timeout left. And if I take a sack, that basically robs me of that free 3. So we're going to go ahead and take our 3 points right here, provided we don't shank the kick. We do not shank the kick, getting us up 20 points in the first half. Okay, let me tell you, when it rains, it pours. When the floodgates are open, get your floaties on and get ready, boys. So here we go, kicking it off, up 20 points in the first half. This guy has to have a drive going, okay? If he doesn't get a score on this drive in 6 seconds with 2 timeouts, that's basically going to be GG's. So, again, U-Trips, we're going to run the same thing again and again. Big mistake, big mistake. I panic at this point. I'm like, crap. At this point, I'm like, you know, full send. Covered 2 man. We're just backing everybody off. I'm using the guy on running back. If he wants to take his checkdowns to running back, he can do so. I don't really care about that whatsoever. And right there, nothing open. Quadruple coverage yet again. Get up. Nope. Jaw Jackson, come on now. You got to get up a little bit faster. I want you to have a little bit more speed to get up. But that's putting us up 20 points going into the second half. I'm feeling good. So far, this guy has not been able to drive on offense whatsoever. And basically, he's just sanding random defense and putting as many people in coverage on defense as possible if he's not blitzing 6 or 7 or 20. So we're going to go ahead and kick the ball off. So we do not get ball at half, okay? Good to know. Good to know that I remember that after the game's long over, right? So we're going to go ahead and just run the same thing. If this guy wants to run U-Trips, I don't think it's that great of a U-Trips. Honestly, it's pretty trash U-Trips if I'm going to be completely honest. If you're watching this video, that U-trips was awful. Okay, I was just literally running a stock defense pretty much the entire time. Shade up, shade in, drop the guys into curl flats, deep half. And the reason we deep half is because now I know there's a man beater out there, and I want to keep everything in front. If he wants the underneath stuff, he can have these checkdowns. He's down 20 points. If he wants to have these little 10-yard checkdowns, that's fine by me. As long as we keep him in bounds, that's the biggest thing. But you see 4-for-8 for four interceptions, all of the which ended up me getting more points. Just saying. If you haven't subbed to the channel already, be sure you hit that sub button. And then as a reminder, if you are a beginner to Madden, be sure you guys go ahead and check out PayHip, okay? PayHip, it's completely secure. It's not a scam. It's safe. But it's going to help you guys out a ton if you're new to Madden and just basically trying to learn everything there is with it. Zone coverage, how to use your quick adjustments. We talk about all zones. We even talk about shading in that. It is super, super helpful to those that might be new to Madden. So we're going to go ahead and run a cloud flat. I'm just waiting for a slant somewhere. Okay, cloud flat's going to go ahead and play the slant pretty well for me. Curl flat for a deep cross or deep half just in case there's a man-beating route out there. Right here, we're going to go ahead and just guard the tight end. Again, if he wants to steal checkdowns, he can have them. I mean, you can have 4 yards all day, every day. If you're down 20 points and you're taking 4 yards, fine by me. Fine by me. Even if I give up 3, you're going to make yourself chew an entire quarter before you can even get 3 points out of it. Fine by me. I don't really care. We're going to go ahead and just play the same exact defense again and 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 again. Perfect defense, perfect defense. He cannot hit Devontae Adams because that curl flat said 25 right there. Bang, bang. Take another sack. Again, you can have those 4 yards. I literally do not care. 3rd and 18. Right here is where you need to send the blitz. But again, he's struggling with this pass coverage. If somebody's struggling with the pass coverage, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna stay in it all day, every day, right there. I'm not sure where my curl flat was set to 25. That makes sense. That looks like it was a slant. 4th and 5, boys. The chew clock is in effect at this point. We're just gonna get out of this game and we're gonna get the final stop. This stop basically puts the nail in the coffin and seals the game for us. So, obviously, you got to go for it 4th and 5. We're going to run the same exact defense we've been running, okay? Not changing it up one bit. We changed it up a little bit. 3-ec, okay? Just in case there's a slant. Watch check down. Nothing open. Bag, Snuggie. He had his checkdowns, but there'd be guys there, and he's going to go ahead and rage quit for us. So, if you are new to the channel, be sure you hit that sub button. And until next time, this has been Team Meister. See ya.